Where there is no struggle, there is no strength. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, the ability to triumph begins with you, always. Forgiveness is letting go of the hope that the past can be changed. I would like to thank the people who've brought me those dark moments, when I felt most wounded, betrayed. You have been my greatest teachers. The great courageous act that we must all do is to have the courage to step out of our history and past so that we can live our dreams. You look at yourself and you accept yourself for who you are, and once you accept yourself for who you are, you become a better person. If you want your life to be more rewarding, you have to change the way you think. In the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. Do the one thing you think you cannot do, fail at it, try again, do better the second time. The only people who never tumble are those who never mount the high wire. This is your moment, own it. One of the hardest things in life to learn are which bridges to cross and which bridges to burn. It makes no difference how many peaks you reach if there was no pleasure in the climb. When people show you who they are, believe them. You get to know who you really are in a crisis. If friends disappoint you over and over, that's in large part your own fault. Once someone has shown a tendency to be self-centered, you need to recognize that and take care of yourself. People aren't going to change simply because you want them to. True forgiveness is when you can say, "Thank you for that experience." I believe that every single event in life happens in an opportunity to choose love over fear. I don't believe in failure. It's not failure if you enjoy the process. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. You are responsible for your life. You can't keep blaming somebody else for your dysfunction. Life is really about moving on. You've got to follow your passion. You've got to figure out what it is you love, who you really are, and have the courage to do that. I believe that the only courage anybody ever needs is the courage to follow your own dreams. The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success but significance, and then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. All of us need a vision for our lives, and even as we work to achieve that vision, we must surrender to the power that is greater than we know. It's one of the defining principles of my life that I love to share. God can dream a bigger dream for you than you could ever dream for yourself. The way to choose happiness is to follow what is right and real and the truth for you. You can never be happy living someone else's dream. Live your own, and you will for sure know the meaning of happiness. Bravery shows up in everyday life when people have the courage to live their truth, their vision, and their dreams. Whatever our dreams, ideas, or projects, we plant a seed, nurture it, and then reap the fruits of our labors. I urge you to pursue preserving your personal history to allow your children and grandchildren to know who you were as a child and what your hopes and dreams were. Your calling isn't something that somebody can tell you about. It's what you feel. It is the thing that gives you juice, the thing that you are supposed to do, and nobody can tell you what that is. You know it inside yourself. The best thing about dreams is that fleeting moment, when you are between asleep and awake, when you don't know the difference between reality and fantasy, when for just that one moment you feel with your entire soul that the dream is reality, and it really happened. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Don't worry about being successful, but work toward being significant, and the success will naturally follow. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. Listen to the rhythm of your own calling and follow that. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Your true passion should feel like breathing. It's that natural. As you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. When I look at the future, it's so bright it burns my eyes. You have to find what sparks a light in you so that you in your own way can illuminate the world. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. Self-esteem comes from being able to define the world in your own terms and refusing to abide by the judgments of others. Leadership is about empathy. It is about having the ability to relate to and connect with people for the purpose of inspiring and empowering their lives. The big secret in life is there's no secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. I am grateful for the blessings of wealth, but it hasn't changed who I am. My feet are still on the ground. I'm just wearing better shoes. Luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. With every experience, you alone are painting your own canvas, thought by thought, choice by choice. Think like a queen. A queen if not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The more thankful I became, the more my bounty increased. That's because, for sure, what you focus on expands. When you focus on the goodness in life, you create more of it. What I know is that if you do work that you love, and the work fulfills you, the rest will come. I was once afraid of people saying, "Who does she think she is?" Now I have the courage to stand and say, "This is who I am." Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. Every day brings a chance for you to draw on a breath, kick off your shoes, and dance. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Some women have a weakness for shoes. I can go barefoot if necessary. I have a weakness for books. Follow your instincts. That's where true wisdom manifests itself. Meditate. Breathe consciously. Listen. Pay attention. Treasure every moment. Make the connection. The whole point of being alive is to evolve into the complete person you were intended to be. Only make decisions that support your self-image, self-esteem, and self-worth. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. You are where you are in life because of what you believe is possible for yourself. If a man wants you, nothing can keep him away. If he doesn't want you, nothing can make him stay. Education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. Books were my pass to personal freedom. I learned to read at age 3, and there discovered was a whole world to conquer that went beyond our farm in Mississippi. I have a lot of things to prove to myself. One is that I can live my life fearlessly. My idea of heaven is a great big baked potato and someone to share it with. Even people who believe they deserve to be happy and have nice things often don't feel worthy once they have them. Step out of the history that is holding you back. Step into the new story you are willing to create.